What's going on, everybody? It's DotBets. We're checking back in. We have our Week 12 Best Bet Show coming at you guys, fresh off another profitable show last week from Week 11. We'll recap that shortly. But I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving with friends and family. We are ready to get back after it. We had a couple sweats with the same game parlays in the Discord last night. Unfortunately, CeeDee Lamb could not come through for us with the touchdown. Thought he got in with the 2 feet on that spectacular one-handed catch. They ruled it incomplete, ended up not cashing for us. But we are back at it, ready to get after it for Week 12. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and make sure you guys leave a comment. We had a bunch on the last video, so appreciate you guys' engagement there. Let us know what your favorite bet of the week is and how you guys have done. We've had a very, very profitable show. We're 12-6 now for plus 6.75 units. So if you've tuned in each and every week, you should have cashed with us. If this is your first time with us, we're going to have another total bet. We're going to go with a prop again, and we're going to keep going after those 3-team 7-point teasers, which we've cashed for 4 straight weeks now. So without further ado, let's go. Quick recap on Week 11. We have the Eagles Colts under. That was sweat-free as it gets. Under 45.5 cashes pretty nicely there. The Eagles just could not move the football. Luckily won the game because that ended up cashing our teaser with the Jets and the Raiders. So plus 130 again. Like I said earlier, that was the 4th straight week. And then CeeDee Lamb, I don't know what happened here, but he did not. I think he only had like 40 or 50. And if you watched the game yesterday, he had over 100 yards. So he had the ability to do it, but did not get it done for us on Week 11. Over 75.5, did not cash. But we went 2-1 plus 1.5 units. And as I said earlier, we are 12-6 for plus 6.75 units on the show. So I appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week. And let's get after Week 12. Week 12, we are going to go with another total play, and we're going to go back to the under here on the Ravens Jaguars under 43.5, minus 110 for 1 unit over on DraftKings. This is just going to be one of those ugly, ugly games, in my opinion. You have the Ravens, who have struggled offensively, but has excelled tremendously on the defensive side. And then the Jaguars, who, if they are not running the football, they're not going to be able to move the ball whatsoever against this Ravens defense. And this Ravens defense has only combined 128 yards on the ground the last 3 games. So this is going to be like a methodical, trying to establish the run kind of type of game. And I just don't think neither of these teams have the big playability to run this total up whatsoever. So give me all of the under here at 43.5. This Ravens D, the Jaguars D at home is another angle that has been very, very good. And the weather here. So if you guys have looked at the weather, it's supposed to be windy, 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts, some potential rain. It just causes a concern for the offensive side of the ball. I can see this being a very, very ugly game. And if you follow some trends here, home underdog unders have cashed at a 68% rate this season. So I just don't see how there's any big play ability. 2 very, very good defenses here that can stop each other's strengths. And just I'm going to back this trend here and go with the Ravens Jaguars under 43.5 for 1 unit. Next, we're going to do our prop of the week. We're going to go to the Rams-Chiefs game, which supports a 15.5-point spread in favor of the Chiefs. I think you guys know where I'm going to go here. He ranks pretty highly in the Occupies model. I'm going to ride the hot hand of Isaiah Pacheco over 56.5 rush yards, minus 115 for 1 unit over on DraftKings. This is a pure volume play. The Rams are actually very, very good at stopping the run. I think they're top 5 in the league, but they're just going to be in a negative game script this entire time. The Chiefs should control this game. CEH is on injured reserve. Everything goes in the favor of Isaiah Pacheco dominating this game. I'm going to pull up the OccuProp radar here on Occupy's website, free to use. Make sure you guys, if you guys are in a legal sports betting state, you guys can get deposits for particular books on their website. So make sure you guys check those out. They're also in the description below. Very simple tool to use. You search for your player here, and it has all their available player props. So I'm going to click down here to total rushing yards. And as you can see, DraftKings has the best odds at over 56.5, minus 115. Simply can click on it, and it goes right to DraftKings. You sign in with your account, and you go ahead and make that particular bet. But we're going to go here to DraftKings over 56.5, and for good reasons as well, just because Pacheco should just be dominating this game. He is the clear number 1 back with CEH. Again, like as I said, going to IR in 2 straight games, 82 and 107, and has had 16 and 15 rushing attempts. So this total at 56.5 should only grow the more and more people look at this line. I think this ends up in the 60s. So we're going to get this on here early. Pacheco over 56.5 rush yards at minus 115. And to end the show, we are actually going to go with a 6-point 3-team teaser. I misspoke earlier in the show. It's going to be a 6-point 3-team teaser. I just think we're getting better lines with 6 instead of having to go to the 7. So that's mainly the reason for it. And it's going to be plus 160 instead of plus 130. So a little bit more juice. Still think we can get here with these great matchups that I think we're getting. First leg is going to be the Falcons teasing them up from plus 4 to plus 10 against the Commanders. Commanders are a hot team right now, but this Falcons team can establish the run game. I know they just lost Kyle Pitts, but this game should be a 1-score game. I don't see the Commanders being able to blow them out. That's why I like them to tease them up. And we're going to go to the Jets-Bears game. Give me the Jets and a straight-up pick 'em. I think they're the better team here. Clearly, Fields has that injury. I don't know how effective he's going to be, but the Jets defense has been legit against mobile quarterbacks. So I think another change of the guard here with Mike White coming in instead of Zach Wilson, giving him a little break. Jets to be a little bit more rejuvenated at home. Give me the Jets in a straight up pick 'em. And then the 49ers at 49ers at home versus the Saints. They're at 8.5 currently. I'm going to tease that down to a field goal minus 2.5 should cover it. So we got, and I just think that game can easily be a double-digit win for them. I'm just teasing the points down, giving us a little bit more of an edge here. So that ends up being Falcons plus 10, Jets pick 'em, and then the 49ers minus 2.5. That's a 6-point 3-team teaser for plus 160 for 1 unit. And those lines are courtesy of DraftKings as well. So once again, appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week. We are going to get after week 12 and have another profitable show. So like I said before, throw a comment in the chat what your favorite bet of the week is. And if you're tailing, fading, why you like my particular angles of these games. Love to hear from you guys. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and let's cash.